You know, I guess my problem is I've studied history. I know how hardcore vicious it is. I know how my ancestors braved hell on earth to build this country. On my dad's side, my mom's side, Mayflower. Battles in Texas, everything. And I know everybody around the world's fought for the little bit of freedom we've got. When we become a bunch of TV-watching jellyfish that don't know anything about how the world works, we're going to be robbed. Powerful interests are going to take what we got. It's real simple. So on Memorial Day, I want to say this. I love our veterans. I love this country. I love the red, white, and blue. But for those of you out there that claim you love it, you better go research what it really means and decide which side of history you're on. Because what this country's turned into and what our government does desecrates the red, white, and blue. It's the antithesis. It's the opposite of it. Oh, I'm angry. And I'm sick of traitors parading around with American flags wrapped around them, while they're doing everything they can to kill what that flag stands for. Ronaldo in New York City. Thanks for holding, Ronaldo. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, Alex. So one thing about illegal immigration, like I live in New York City per se. After I got out the military back in 2003, I noticed, a large influx of, Mexicans around New York City. Previously when I joined the military, I really didn't notice them. The majority of Hispanic population in New York City is Dominican and Puerto Rican, just out of nowhere overnight. It's just everywhere. Yeah. And I'm of Hispanic descent. My family came from Panama. My mother learned how to, speak the language. She learned English. She went to school. She became a nurse, and she instilled education, in us, and I'm successful now. But the one thing about welfare, do you see them shutting down that welfare system soon? So then the people that are on the government slave plantation will eventually riot after they cut off everybody's welfare.
Yes, that's part of the plan. But first, they want to totally break the borders down. That's why they're rushing to do it. They want to get as many people in here as they can. And again, if we didn't have welfare, it wouldn't matter if we had 30 to 40 million illegals, because, they're hardworking folks. In fact, they take these hardworking people, intelligent people, and they literally shove government on them and turn them into little globaloids. And that's why we've got to oppose it. I mean, can you imagine what 35, 40 million illegals, over 90% of them, voting to take our guns and bring in the world government? Look, it's simple. If the globalists are for something, we've got to be against it. And yes, they're going to cut the welfare down to almost nothing once they fully implode the economy. That's the austerity we're hearing about. But first, they're going to get the unwashed masses, no matter, what color they are, but poor. That's how the elitists call us, the unwashed masses, all of us. You have $1 million, you're unwashed to them. If you're not part of their club, part of their family. They want to sick the really poor welfare crowd on the middle class to totally socialize everything nationally. That's what globalism is. Then the internationalists sit offshore and have the money conduited to them. Okay, so that's what the New World Order is, where they set up a global government that selectively robs the middle class and then transfers the money to themselves, Ronaldo. I appreciate your call. And look, NAFTA, GATT, globalism, it hurts Mexico, it hurts the U.S., but it helps consolidate power. NAFTA and GATT destroyed Mexico. That's why they're all pouring up here. I don't blame them. The point is, I don't have the communication system to sit there and somehow deprogram these people. Just like I can't deprogram the average American. Look, open borders is the key to bringing down the U.S., okay? It's a chopped off leg. We're bleeding to death. We got to put a tourniquet on it. We've got to fix it now, folks. Plus, look at American citizens. We're treated like trash. We have the book thrown at us. And then we don't get any respect. Because we're already here. We're already slaves. They want to lure people here to be slaves. It's not just that the illegals are the new slave class. They are. But they're being brought in to join the slaves. Land of the slaves, home of the cowards. That's what the globalists think. I believe we're the land of the free, home of the brave. But look, Memorial Day isn't about John Wayne movies, folks. It's about learning what it is to be an American. Jonathan in Georgia, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes, Alex, thanks for taking my call. Just wanted to make a quick statement, only fitting for Memorial Day. Fighting the good fight alongside many others, not licking any boots. I'm on EdFox777 YouTube. That's with 2 X's. Good movie to watch today. It's only fitting. Don't tread on me. That's for the screaming, drooling madman Chris Matthews for his 1984 propaganda-style film. He's coming in June. I just wanted to say that the elites, SNBC, and Chris Matthews is 100% underestimating all of us true patriots.
God bless you, Jonathan. You're awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, Don't Tread on Me on DVD. Available at Infowars.com. States' rights, Constitution, democracy versus Republican, democracy versus a Republican form of government. That doesn't mean Republican Party, folks. Relearn or learn for the first time what it is to be an American. It's an idea, not a race, not a color. It's an idea. Don't Tread on Me. Available at Infowars.com and at PrisonPlanet.tv. Jake in New York, you're on the air, sir. God bless you.
Wow, this is pretty crazy. I've been listening to you for a long time, and pretty cool to be on air now. I've waited a while.
Well, here you are. You're talking to the Patriot baboon, Alex Jones. Go ahead.
Yeah, my girlfriend thinks you're really hot too. By the way.
Okay, well, all right. I do not avoid women, Mandrake, but I do deny them my essence, as General Jack T. Ripper said. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
All right. I just read an article on the Times Online UK saying that this consulting firm in London is, I guess, advising the Greeks to leave the Eurozone and default on its debt.
Yeah, here it is.
And
go ahead.
And yeah, I mean, you got it right in front of you, but it's saying, I don't know, like Spain would follow suit, possibly Italy. I don't know. It would pretty much take the euro down and put like the Dow. I mean, how much would that drop?
That's what the Trilateral Commission said in the mid-'70s, is that they would create the Asian Union, the European Union, the American Union. Those have all been in operation for at least 5 years, the euro longer. Again, the public doesn't even know that. But they have the Asian Union, American Union, and the European Union. Then they, it's like we had Greg Palast, top BBC reporter on, also ABC Nightly News reporter. And he said, he met with some of the, he listed the names, some of the founders of the euro, and they said, no, it's designed to take control of nations and rob them and implode them. So, see, the North American Union is about looting. The European Union is about looting. Asian Union is about looting. And then when they're done with those, they dissolve them, and the SDR has created a global cashless system where you'll still have regional currencies, but they'll be denominated in the SDR. And I was just showing folks earlier watching on PrisonPlanet.tv the Goldman Sachs announcement that globally they're all going to SDRs. So they're going to kill currencies one after the other. And it'll probably take 2-3 years to kill them all. But once they've done that, the bankers won't have to go in and have Federal Reserves anymore and have some connection to taxpayers and some connection to sovereignty. It'll just be the global government, as Gordon Brown said, and as Herman von Rompuy, head of the EU, said, global convention, a constitution of the top bankers, and then you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without their digital approval. So this is literally Antichrist-level control.
Can I get your opinion on something?
Sure, fast. We're almost out of time.
Okay. Can you give me your prediction on when pretty much everything's going to go to absolute hell?
Well, sir, we've already got 20+% real unemployment. Things are going to hell. Half the restaurants I try to go to are shut down now. I've doubled my audience every year, and in the past, when we double the audience, more revenue would come in. No, that doesn't happen. It's less revenue. It's the real economy is just this slow implosion. But if we don't reverse this, arrest the bankers, the default on the debt's the right way to go. They don't owe this debt. The bankers created thousands of times more assets than there is real things. And then they sucker you in a debt black hole that's impossible to pay back to always give them more, or they threaten to create a depression when you're already in a depression. It's like a boa constrictor that's killing you saying, don't struggle or I'll suffocate you. if you don't struggle and get out, you're going to be suffocated. So it's squeezing you going, "Psst, it's okay, psst, I'm your friend. Oh, I'm squeezing you, but if you don't resist, I promise I'll be nice." And so you relax and go, "Okay, banker bailout," and it squeezes you even tighter. It's like, "There, see, I told you, I'm your friend." So I mean, these people aren't going to stop. Do you understand? We have to stop them. And to do that, we have to stop being liberals, stop being conservatives, and become patriots who understand the true geopolitical system. And after we beat the New World Order, we can decide what type of system we want. I'm sorry to Joshua, Joe, and Kevin. I'll be back live tomorrow on Tuesday if you want to call me on the weekday show, 11 to 3 Central. Get angry about freedom. This is the #1 issue. Nothing else matters. If you don't have freedom, you have nothing. The engine of wealth is liberty. Great job, Chris.